Welcome back there, mates. We have like a British accent going on today. Don't know why, but we do. All right, welcome back. In this class, I'm going to show you how to do a random number generator. This is kind of cool. It's like rolling the dice. And I'm going to program this little question mark button here. This is going to be like that you never know, the mystery color button. You don't know what color you're going to get. It's like we just talked about in class. It's that mystery jelly bean that you don't know what you're going to eat. Okay? So this is the mystery button right here. So I'm going to show you how to do the mystery button right here. And here we go. So I'm going into my blocks. And where's my mystery button? I'm going to click on my mystery button. And where is my colors? Yep, there they are. I've already created variables. So in the last video, I created variables. So here's what's going to happen. When you click on this mystery button, we're going to do a random number generator. I'm going to set these variables. So you're going to go into variables, and you're going to say set, copy this, set it again, copy this, set it again. I'm setting the three variables. Set red value, set the green value, and set the blue value. Okay? And what am I going to set it to? I'm going to go to math, and I'm going to do a random integer. Now, if you guys understand RGB, what numbers range should this be in RGB? Look on the board. What's the range on RGB? What can each red, green, and blue value go between? No, that's the result. What each red, green, and blue? 0, 2. That's correct. So here you're just going to type in 0. And you want this range on this number to be 255. So it's going to randomly, it's like a dice roll, right? It's going to randomly pick a number between 0 and 255 here. You don't know which one it is. We don't really care. Duplicate it, do the same thing there. Duplicate it, do the same thing there. And then all you have to do is when you hit the mystery button, you have to set your canvas background color, just like we did the other day. Set the background color to and you're going to have to make this color, and there it is, and boom, voila, I'm done. When you click the mystery button, you're going to get this some random number generator right here. Okay? Any questions on that? So this is like rolling the dice. Okay? You want to see if it works? All right, let's see if it works. All right, so let me answer some questions here. First of all, we want to know how to do a camera icon, right? All right, so all I do is I just go to YouTube, or I'm sorry, not YouTube, Google, and I type in camera icon. And I just pick one of these, okay? I go to images, and which one do you like? Pick it for me. Do you want round or you want rounded rec? Rounded rec. So which one do you like? This red one? All right, so you pick the red one and you hit view image, and then you hit save image. And then here what you want to do is go back to your documents, and you want to remember you would go to your first name folder and then your digital doodle folder. Are you with me? So I would go put this in your digital doodle folder, and now it goes into that folder. And now I would go back to my MIT, and I go back to my designer, and so we'll change this orange button out and we'll make it red. So now I click on this camera, and if I want, see this ETM button? There it is. I'm going to delete that, and now that's gone. So now I'm just going to go to my image, upload a file, choose a file. I'm going to go to my first name, digital doodle, and I'm going to grab that red one. And that goes into my, there it is. You with me on that? So that's how you put a red button in here. Now let me show you guys this. Do you guys see this guy right here? See how this guy is blocky and square? Yeah, that's not cool. Okay, so let me go back into my file folder and see if I can find that guy. And let's change that guy and make him round. Let me show you how to use GIMP and make this round. Is that in the first name, last name folder? Yeah, there it is. Okay, so I'm going to right click on this, edit with GIMP. Here comes that dude with the voice. And I want to make this round. I'm going to show you how to edit this and make it round in GIMP. So if it doesn't open up, it's probably because it's sitting there in GIMP. Just click on it. Might have to do a hard click sometime. I have to do a hard click sometimes. Okay, so here it is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to select my oval tool. See this? I'm going to start up here at the top left corner. Try to get exact as you can. And I'm going to drag a circle all the way around this guy. Okay, if I do that, it makes a perfect circle. Then I go select invert. That means it's selected everything that's outside the circle. Are you with me? And I am going to hit delete. Okay? It just deleted everything outside the circle. Now, see how there's no lines outside the circle anymore? You see that? I know this is hard to see, but there's lines inside the circle. There's no lines outside the circle because I just deleted them. You with me on that? All right, so now I'm going to right click. I'm going to add alpha channel. And now see this checkerboard? It's now behind there, and I want to see that. So I'm going to go color picker, pick white, hit delete. Okay? And now this guy is a circle. Okay? And the only problem is that it did delete all that white. Do you guys not like that? What? You don't like that? What? Let's just see how it looks. So now you go File, Export, and I'll overwrite this icon. Export, it's PNG. And now I go back to MIT. Let's just see how it looks. So I'm going to go here, and what is that's voice icon. That's a JPEG. So I'm going to delete that. Okay, and now I need to go ahead and upload the file, choose a file. There it is. Is that a JPEG? Okay, yeah, that won't work. Okay, so I got to go back here, and now I have to export. This has to be exported as a PNG. So I can't save it. Anytime I add transparencies, I cannot save it as a JPEG. Has to be saved as a PNG. Why? I don't know. JPEGs do not handle transparencies. JPEGs are lower in quality, smaller in memory. JPEGs have higher memory, or PNGs have higher memory, but they handle transparencies. So if you want transparencies, you have to have a PNG. Don't ask, just do. Are you with me? Make sure this save color is off. If it's checked, you have to uncheck it. Export. Okay, now that's sitting in my file. And here I go. And let's go to MIT. Cancel. Upload a file, choose a file. There's my PNG. Hit OK. Hit OK. And there it is. Okay. That looks cool. I like it. Looks better than the white block. Are you with me? And now, it really doesn't matter if you make this oval or rounded. It won't really matter because it's see-through. So you're not going to see the edges of the circle anyway. Okay? So that's that. What else do I have? I now have the random number generator on there. So the mystery button is working. And the sliders are working. And now the only other thing the students want to do is they want me to be able to, they want to be able to record their name so that Siri can communicate back to them. Okay, so I have to figure out how do I record their name. Recording this. All right, so let me explain what's going on here. I just put in screen 2. Let's go back into the designer view. And what's going to happen is one of my students wants to know is how do we go from screen 1 to screen 2? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to screen 1, and when they swipe on the canvas, I'm going to go to the next screen. Okay, and then we have to do a swipe to get back. So you got to have ways of, maybe it's a button. You might have like a return button or a go-to button. Are you with me? You got to have some kind of action that sends you to one screen and then sends you back to the other screen. Okay, so you got to always think about, don't go somewhere and then not be able to get back. You got to go and get back. So what I would do here is do canvas. Let me go find my there's my canvas. So when the canvas is flung, a flung is like a swipe. Are you with me? So when I fling the canvas, okay, what I'm going to do is then I'm going to call screen 1. And I think we have to close screen 1. Screen 1, scrollable. How do I close screen 1 and open the other screen? Maybe it's in my controls. Let me see. Yeah, here it is. You see this? So you want to open another screen, and you want to close this screen. Okay, so let me go back. It's just in controls. So actually, I don't need to really start value in here. So I just need to open the other screen name. Now, what's the name of your other screen? So in this block here, I'm just going to type out screen 2, exactly like the name of the screen. Has to be exact or it won't work. So I'm going to open screen 2, and then once I open a screen, I have to close a screen. So you don't want multiple screens open. Are you with me on this? So all I do here is close the screen. Uh-oh, it's not going to let me do both. Not going to let me do both. Not going to let me do both. Okay, so let me go see if this works. So this is like a separate app now, so I'm going to hit Fill Parent, hit OK. And then you're probably going to have to put a button in here. And I'm going to go to User Interface, and I'm going to call this a back button. Okay, BTN back to home. Okay, and then down here in my text, I'll just put back. And then if I ever click on that button and go back, what happens? I go to my blocks, and if I click on BTN home, where does it take me? You go to your control, and then I want to open another screen. And what's the name of my other screen? Screen 1. Okay. And no space in there. So this should work. Connect. reset your connection, AI companion, back, MIT, scan it in. I should be able to toggle back and forth now, can I? Back button. Okay, there's my home screen. Okay. Can I draw? Yeah, I can. Can I go to the next screen? Yes, I can. Can I go back? Yes, I can. Okay. So that works. Now, I guess MIT, when I was in Eclipse, when you program in Eclipse, every time I open up another screen, I have to shut down. I have to shut down screen 1 and open screen 2. And then when I'm on screen 2 and I go back to screen 1, I have to shut down screen 2 and open screen 1. Apparently here, what they're doing is when I say open another screen, it looks like they're automatically shutting down the other screen. Okay, because if not, you're gonna suck up the memory on your phone with multiple screens rolling at one time. Okay, that's just something, tidbit of what you need to know. So designer view, let's go here, let's change the button, and what's the name for this button? What do you want to call it? Go to? Next screen? Okay, next screen. That's fine. All right, so any other questions on Digital Doodle? You want to send that picture?